nothing is good for everybody. Democratic systems have a lot of inherent flaws. The people don't always know what is best. I can't think of actually a system on the planet today that really is democratic in the sense of everybody having a vote and every vote being equal to every other vote. The United States is certainly not a democracy. They have this strange electoral college system. Canada is not one. If you live in Toronto, your vote is worth 10 times less than it is if you live in Moosonee. Because in a parliamentary system, it's not one person, one vote, all votes equal. It's members of parliament who may be elected by 50 people or 50,000 people. Nobody, because I don't think anybody should have that much power. That's a very loaded question. Women in male power structure, women who rise to the top, such as Mrs. Thatcher, are not necessarily any more democratic than men because they're playing by the same rules that the men are. On the other hand, they're not necessarily any less democratic. I think if you would get a situation in which women would have the majority control, we don't actually know what would happen because I don't think that's ever been the case. But let us say that they do have an inherent tendency to make sure that everybody gets a helping at the dinner table. And that may come through their association with children. So they may not necessarily be more democratic, but they might want a more equitable sharing out of material goods. We don't know that because it's never happened. I think it can destroy democracy temporarily because if terrorism creates a state of chaos that's frightening enough, people will throw over their civil liberties in the hope of safety. Can democracy solve climate change? In theory, democracy could, through the force of its ability to elect people, it could elect people who are very concerned about climate change and would pass laws that would help that problem. In practice, people in democracies tend to be very swayed by political campaigns, which depend on lots of money. So, of course, those with the lots of money may have other ideas about climate change because passing laws to stop it might hurt their businesses. Whoever rules the weather. Is God democratic? It depends which version you're listening to. In Christianity, God is democratic insofar as he says that all souls are equal in the eye of God, but on the other hand, no soul is equal to him. So you get something like an absolute dictatorship with one dictator and then everybody else equal. What would make me start a revolution? The possibility that it might succeed.